what a amazing college football game. And it's a shame somebody's got to lose a game like that. I mean, just an incredible performance by SMU. I told them at halftime, I said, guys, these guys, this game's a long way from being over. And they showed, who they were and how they fought back. We had some critical mistakes in the second half that didn't help us. But at the end of the day, we found a way. And unbelievable return by Adam Randall. And then, great play. We didn't finish last week on the little drive, and great play by Antonio, and then an unbelievable kick by Hoosier. But just proud of our team, happy for our fans, and congratulations to SMU. And just, as I said on the field, just thankful that good Lord just blessed us with a moment like that. It's pretty special when you experience, something what we just experienced on the field and in the locker room. It's amazing and special. So thankful, and look forward to going to our 7th playoff. So it's our 8th championship in 10 years and our 7th CFP, and and the highest graduation rate in the country to go along with it. So I'm really happy. I'm proud of our program consistency, who these guys are, how they believe in all things Clemson. And it's just awesome. Just awesome to be a part of it, and just to, be able to do life with these guys day in and day out. This old boy from Texas, I think, still undefeated in championship games against some Texas teams. So just a great moment. And again, SMU, I can't say enough good things about them. That's a playoff team. No way. There's no way they can't be in. They should not be punished for that moment right there. They should be in the playoff, and obviously we're going, and we look forward to having a pizza party tomorrow and figuring out where we're going to go. But I'm really, really happy for our players. They deserve it, and they earned it. Nobody gave them anything. They earned it.
Okay, questions, raise your hand. Let's get the handheld mic to you. And first question's for Cade.
Jeremy Granderson, ESPN Radio. Cade, Nolan hits that 56-yard field goal to win the game. You see your coach running around. What's your first emotion after that kick went in?
Yeah, we got him down there, and everybody's on the sideline, just watching. And I'm honestly, I'm sitting on the bench by myself. I'm just trying to visualize and see how overtime's going to go. Because, you're hoping that he makes it, but you don't want to put all your hope into it, So I'm over there, and I'm visualizing how I want overtime to go, and just thinking about visualizing it until the moment he kicks it. And at that point, I really just kind of put my head down, or maybe up, and just kind of listened to the crowd and heard the crowd roaring behind us, and I knew we made it, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Coach Dabo, Swinney, Doug Parrish.
For Cade.
Oh.
Yeah, this was for Cade. Okay. Next question for Cade.
Cade, you talked about this the last 8 days. Really, it didn't look like you were going to – sorry. Steve Reed from the Associated Press. Didn't look like you guys were going to even get here, and then to get here, win it the way you get it, and, win it the way you did, and then possibly get a – first-round bye as well. What's this roller coaster of 8 days been?
Man, I think that I'll start with this. Part of the reason that I came to Clemson, the main reason I came to Clemson was because I love Coach Swinney. But most of that reason is because of his walk and his faith. And that's something that I lean on a lot, is my walk and my walk with Jesus. And through these times and through the hard times, I get to lean on Jesus because he's consistent, and he's the person that I put all my faith and trust in. And, I sat in my car for close to an hour in the parking lot last week after the game. Truthfully, just pretty much crying because, you work all year for something. Literally, you wake up every single morning and you chase something, and to be that close. And in the moment, you're thinking something we chasing just got taken away from us. And then I finally decided to go home and I didn't really want to see anybody. I get to my house, and my roommates are watching the game, and I go up in my room, and there's like 4 minutes left. Miami's about to go down and drive, and I get to my room, and I'm like, all right, I'll turn on the game. And I turn on the game, and there's 2 minutes left, and Syracuse wins. And I literally sprint downstairs, and I tackle Ronan Hannafin, my roommate, and I'm just screaming of joy. And I'm like, just when you think that God is closing the door, he's opening one up. And, you know, we just had to trust in him, and I just trusted in Jesus that he was going to make a way through it all. And that's something the coach has been preaching to us. And that's something that I truly believe is, you know, God's going to go and do things that we don't quite understand, but in the end, he's always going to get the glory, and it's always going to be for a purpose. So I really had to just lean on my foundation. And then that's what I just kind of carried throughout the week. You know, it was definitely a weird Sunday and Monday because you're grieving from Saturday loss, but you got to transition it and go be excited because I kind of said out there, it's like, you know, you're playing outside with some of your friends and your mom tells you got to come inside, and she decides, actually, I'll give you 5 more minutes. We got 5 more minutes to go play some football, and that was tonight, and it was really exciting.
Kade Klubnik, Rob Gilchrist, WCRS. Just big scores at big moments. The big pass to West Coast started off on that rollout. Then you add in the West Coast score on the deep pass to the right late in the first, the Brenning School score late in the third. Just those key scores just kind of kept pulling the chain, pulling the rope away from the SMU grasp, and y'all just kind of maintained. It looked like it was going to be a shade of last week with these kind of like 3-and-out and long drives, inning in punts, but y'all just found a way to win. Just describe the momentum and just the mindset as the drives just went on throughout the night.
Yeah, I mean, we get up whenever we were up in the fourth quarter. As an offense, we got to just keep doing what we're doing. We got to just go finish the game and put it away, truly put it away, and make it unreachable. Because that's what our job is. You know, we'd been playing really well all night and been playing just really efficiently and doing our job. All 11 guys doing our job, and we just, you know, we got to go finish. We got to go just put the game away, go win the championship, and. You know, when it came down to the last drive, we went and did it, and it was definitely an exciting one.
Hey, Gabe, Chris Heidel from Purpose Radio in Baltimore. The first 2 series, you scored a quick touchdown. Have you ever had that in your game before, like after, you know, first 2 and you get up 14-0? Have you ever had that start before?
Oh, yeah, we've had it a couple times this year. You know, App State, we had that. NC State, we had that. I feel like we've had it one other time, but
Citadel.
Yeah, Citadel. I mean, we've had it definitely a couple times, and it's fun. You know, we had great field position to start off. That's something that, you know, is also really big. Is we were in plus territory right out of the gate and had, you know, relatively short field to play with. So that was huge. Defense getting the stops, turnover. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, just complimentary football.
Any other questions for Kade? Last question from Rev. Okay, 2 more. Good. Left.
Steve Helwick, SB Nation. Cade, you guys had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, just 1 in the last 3. What kind of adjustments do you see from SMU's defense, which made it harder to score later in the game?
I'll probably have a better answer after I really go back and watch it, because you're just kind of in the moment sometimes, and you're just kind of playing throughout the game. But, you know, I mean, that's a really good football team. I mean, don't take that away from them. They're the number 8 team in the country, and, you know, they're 11-1 coming in this game. They're not just gonna. Coach Swinney's been saying they're not just gonna bow down to you. So got to give credit to them. You know, they're a team that just fought to the very end, literally the very, very end. So really well-coached team. You can tell they made definitely some adjustments throughout the game, just kind of taking away some stuff. But definitely some stuff that I'll learn from and we'll all learn from, and that will continue to make us better throughout the year.
Last question from
Chapel Fowler with the State. Kade, on that very last completion to Antonio, just kind of take us through the play call, what you were looking for, and kind of how that specific play got executed to set up the field goal.
Yeah, we kind of knew. I mean, we had a timeout, so we knew that, you know, they were going to be dropping out of there, and they're not going to let up a touchdown. So just had to go get something, and Tone ran a great route and just kind of find them, and you know, really, he once he caught the ball, you can't go. Coach was saying it right before, you can't go score a touchdown. You're gonna run out of time. So get what you can, and then get down, and he'll call the timeout and give ourselves the best chance, and that's what we did. And Adam got us down there, and that kickoff team got us down there, and that was unbelievable. I mean, we're thinking we're about to get the ball. I mean, I'm thinking we're about to get the ball on the 25 with 16 seconds left, and we get it on the 40, 45, or whatever. Where were we? Somewhere around there. 45 with 9 seconds left. So that was huge. I mean, that's just massive, and also just a burst of energy almost. Hey, it's right there. Let's go get it. And just had to go get it. And Tone made a good catch, got what he could after, and really strained to go get a few more yards, and then got down and called timeout and gave Nolan the best shot.
All right, Kade, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good job, bud.
Good job. Question for Coach. Start here, front row.
Congratulations, Coach, on another ACC Championship. Doug Parrish with Football Organically. What do you think was the defining moment? And then the second question is, what do you contribute to your ability to continue to win at the highest level?
Well, I think the defining moment was probably winning the turnover margin. We had a couple big turnovers. That was a huge difference in the game for sure. Came down to a couple plays. So those 2 turnovers were big, gave us field position. We capitalized on them. I was thinking that missed field goal was going to haunt us. But it's kind of crazy how it ended that way. But, I mean, as far as just when I got this job, we were here in 2011 and won it for the first time in 20 years.